Hello students, all of you welcome to Future Doctor Neet Academy. Today we have problem solving session in chemistry. The chapter name is Chemical Kinetics. Okay, very easy chapter. So compulsory we have one question in Neet examination. Understood? So I said 7 easy problem. Okay, so I am going to do now. Understood? Can you go to the first sum? Okay. So I already told you. So before that, you should be ready for that. As usual, formula and concept. If you know all this, you can use to understand all this problem. Okay. Now, see the first sum. The half-life period of a radioactive element is 140 days. Okay. After 560 days, 1 gram of the element will be reduced to dash. That's the question. Understood? So first of all, you should know what is half-life period. Half-life period means time taken to reduce the initial concentration to just 1/2 of the initial value. Suppose if you take 1000 gram, that becomes 500 gram. That time duration is called, we can say, half-life period. Okay. It is represented by the symbol is, T off. Okay. It is represented by the symbol is what? T off. That's called, half-life period. Okay. Now see, they are given 1 gram of an element will be reduced to, say, after 560 days, what happened to the 1 gram of the element? That's the question. Okay. Suppose, suppose here, if you have 1 gram, okay, I told what's the symbol for that half-life period? T off. That's the symbol, Understood? So 1 gram becomes what? 1/2 gram. That's called, that time duration is called half-life period. But actually the sum is given, half-life period. That is how much? 140 days. Here 140 days. 140 days. Okay. Understood? Okay. Then, again, 1 gram becomes just half gram. No, that's called half-life period. The time duration is given, that is 140 days. Okay. Again, 1/2, half gram. No, again it becomes what? 1/4 gram. That also just becomes half, isn't it? Okay, this also another half. Okay, that also the same time duration. This also what? 140 days. Understood? Again, 1/4 becomes just half. Half of 1/4, it becomes what? 1/8 gram. Okay, this also the time duration is what? As usual, 140 days. Understood? Okay. Now, again 1/8. This also becomes just half. It becomes what? 1/16 gram. That also 1/2. Then this also what? 140 days. Understood? Now see the question. Each and every conversions we have 140 days. No, that's called half-life period. Understood? See? Now see the question. After 560 days, 1 gram becomes what? That's the question. Okay. So you add all the 140. Okay. At last we are getting what? 560 days. Understood? So here, after 560 days, that's the question. After 560 days, 1 gram of an element becomes what? Now 1 gram of an element, after 560 days, it becomes what? 1/16 gram. So among the option, you know that D is the correct option. Understood? Are you following? Okay. So the time duration is each and every conversion will be same for all. Understood? So 1 gram becomes half gram. That also 140 days. Half gram becomes 1/4 gram. That also 140 days. Okay. So after 560 days, it becomes what? 1 gram becomes what? 1/16 gram. Okay. So now that's the question. So answer is what? Simple one. 1/16 gram. Understood? Okay. Now see the second sum. Okay. This is also based on half-life period, but it's a formula oriented sum. Okay. See, the half-life period of a first order of a reaction is 4 minutes. time after which 99.9% reaction gets completed is, okay, they are asking to find out only time. Okay, so you know the formula of, like, you know, it's a first order reaction, no? First order reaction formula is, you know, K is equal to what? K is equal to 2.303 by T log of R naught by R. It's a formula. Understood? You know that? Okay. K is rate constant, T is time, R naught is initial concentration, R is remaining concentration. It's a formula. Okay. But they are asking to find out only the time. No. Okay. So I put like this here. I just rearrange the formula. Okay, we want to get time only now. So T is equal to 2.303 by K, okay, log R naught by R. Okay, it's a formula. Okay, see, then half-life period of a first order reaction is, they are given 4 minutes. Okay, half-life period. You know I told you, no, half-life period means, you know, what's the formula? T of is equal to 0.693 by K. Understood? Therefore, K is equal to what? K is equal to 0.693 by, you know, just rearrange, by T of. Okay. You substitute. K is equal to 0.693 by T of here. Understood? Simple one. 2.303 by 0.693 by, you know, T of is given, no? T of half-life period of a first order reaction is given 4 minutes. Then only, instead of this, I put what? 4. Understood? I put 4. Okay. Then log R naught. R naught, I told you, it's the initial concentration. So initial concentration means, you know, percentage is given. Then only initial concentration we consider as 100%. So R naught is 100. Understood? By R is called remaining concentration. So 99.9% is completed. What's the remaining concentration means? You just subtract 100 minus 99.9. You know that 0.1. Understood? Okay. That's all. If you simplify, we get one answer. Suppose, listen, 100, here 0.1, no, 0.1 means we can consider as 10 power minus 1. 10 power minus 1, when it goes numerator, it becomes 10 power 3. Log 10 power 3, log 10 power 3 outright means 2.303, 4 in down, no, I put in numerator, then 0.693, okay. This is, I told you, log 10 power 3. Log 10 power 3 outright means 3 log 10. Understood? We can write what? 3 log 10. Log 10 means, you know, log 10 is 1. Okay, leave it. So if you simplify all this, we get the answer is what? Okay, suppose here 3 into this. If you multiply means we get 6.93 is coming. Understood? Okay, so here to multiply, suppose here log 10 means 1, leave it. So remaining, what's the remaining? Only 3 is remaining, no. 3 into this one, we get what? I'll write it here. Okay. 6.93. Okay. Into 4 divided by 0.693. Understood? Okay. Okay. Now you know that this will be, you know that. Okay. Now we simply cancel. This is 1 time. This is what? 10 times. Understood? Now this is 10 times. Understood? Okay. Now 10 into 4. You know that 40. Understood? The answer is what? We have 40 minutes. Are you following? So among the 4 options, D is the correct one. Understood? Okay, simple one. So this is the rate constant for first order reaction after a period. We have two formula. So if you combine, we have to combine the two formula and you can solve these sums. Understood? Okay. Okay, now let us see the third sum. Are you following? Okay, very easy one. See, for the reaction, A gives P. A is a reactant, P is a product, The rate of reaction increases 8 times. When the concentration of the reactant increases 4 times, the order of the reaction. We have to find out the order. Simple one. See, whenever any equation is given means we should write what? We should frame the rate of the reaction. How to write the rate of reaction means, see here, R is equal to, okay, K into concentration of A. I am writing, okay, power I put X. X means it's order, we don't know order. Okay, I am writing rate of reaction for this equation. A is a reactant. Okay, so R is called rate of reaction, K is called rate constant, A is called concentration of the reactant, X is called order. Okay, so any equation given we can write like this. Understood? Now see the sum. Rate of reaction increases 8 times. Rate of reaction, now it is considered as a equation number 1. Are you following? Now rate of reaction increases 8 times. 8 times now, instead of R, we can put what? 8R is equal to, then K into, okay. Now, rate increases by 8 times means concentration of the reactant increases by how many times? 4 times, isn't it? So, 4A, understood? 4A power X. This is the equation considered as 2. Our aim is to find out only the X value. X is nothing but what? Order of the reaction. Okay, they are asking to find out only order. Understood? Okay. Now, we have to simplify. How to simplify? You divide as it is. Okay, you divide the equation. You divide equation 1 by 2. You can divide the equation. This is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. You just divide. What happened? When you divide, you just imagine. If you divide means this by this. R will cancel. We get what? We get 1 by 8, which is equal to, when we divide this by this, K cancel, Then this one, here, this outright, 4 power x into a power x. Can I write like this? Now, that time, this will be cancelled. A power x will be cancelled. Down we have only 1 by 4 power x. Understood or not? Okay. 4 power x. Now, you just compare these two. These two quantities we can compare. Okay. Can you compare like this? Therefore, 8 is equal to 4 power x. You know that? Then we have to frame like this. Yeah, 8 outright means 2 power 3. Understood? 8 we can write 2 power 3, which is equal to 4 power x outright, 2 power 2x. Understood? Okay. Okay. Now you just compare. This also 2 power 3. This also 2 power 2x. Now you know that when the base is same, we can compare the powers. You know that. So here we should compare 3 and 2x. Okay. Therefore 3 is equal to what? 2x. Understood? Therefore x is equal to what? Therefore x is equal to what? 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 means what? 1.5. Okay, understood? Following? So this is an option. Following? Can you understood? Okay. Simple sum. So we have to compare. So by this we have to frame the two equation. From the two equation, if we solve means we can get the answer for order. Okay. Now the order is 1.5. It's a fractional order. Understood? Okay. Okay. Now let us see the, I think you understood everything. Okay. Okay, now see the next sum. This is also based on half-life period. After 2 hours, a radioactive substance becomes 1/16th of original amount. Then the half-life period. They are asking to find only the half-life period. Understood? Okay. 1/16th. Okay, ma. Suppose here, 1/16th means initially we consider as what? 1 gram. Understood? If a percentage is given means initial percentage we consider as 100. If a fraction is given means initial we can consider as 1. Understood? Suppose you know, if you have 1 becomes what? You know, I told you half become 1/4. 1/4 becomes 1/8. 1/8 becomes 1/16. So now we have to bring up to this. Understood? Okay. Okay. So here, you know, each and every conversions, that's called what? Half-life period. You know, 1/2. You know, okay. Here also 1/2. This also 1/2. T 1/2. Okay. This also T 1/2. Understood? Okay. Understood? Okay. So here, how many half-life period we have? 1 gram becomes 1/16th gram. No. How many half-life period? We have 4 half-life period. 4 half-life period is equal to 2 hours. But they are asking to find out 1 half-life period. See, simple one. We have 4 half-life period. After 4 half-life period only, the 1 gram becomes what? 1/16th gram. Understood? Therefore, you simply can write for 4 half-life period. 4 half-life period is equal to what? After 2 hours, this time is given. Okay, the total duration is given. Okay, so 2 hours. 2 hours means actually see the option all in minutes. So first we should convert the hours into minutes. Understood? So here 2 hours means for 1 hour 60 minutes. 2 hours we have 120 minutes. So 4 T off is equal to 120 minutes. Understood? Okay. Therefore, T off is equal to what? Therefore, T off is equal to 120 by 4. So we get 30. Understood? We get 30 minutes. Okay. So among the 4 options, you know that easy one, C is the correct option. Understood? I selected only the easy sum. We don't have any decimal at all. It will be easy to cancel. That kind of sum only I selected. But to understand the concept all of you. Understood? Okay. Now, next sum. Okay. See the sum. The rate constant for a first order reaction is 1.54 into 10 power minus 3 per second. Calculate its half-life period. Okay. So again, half-life period sum. Here we have, it's a formula oriented sum. Understood? So here you know that T of for a first order reaction we have half-life period formula. For a zero order reaction we have half-life period formula. Okay. So here first order reaction, no. So here first order reaction means T of is equal to 0.693 by K. Understood? Okay. Then here rate constant. The rate constant is called K. That's given. Okay. You just substitute 0.693 by 1.54 into 10 power minus 3. Understood? Okay. 10 power minus 3 denominator, no. If it goes to numerator, you know that it becomes what? 0.693 becomes 693. Understood? 693 by 1.54. Understood? Okay. Now again, if you multiply both the sides by 100, we get what? 693.00 by 154. So if you divide, you can get the answer. That is, answer will be nearly 450 seconds. Understood? Just formula oriented sum, we can use to solve this. Understood? Okay. Next one. Are you following? Okay. This is not a very simple sum. Rate constant for rate constant of a reaction. Okay, not first order. Rate constant of a reaction is 5.8 into 10 power minus t minus 2 per second. The order of reaction. That's the question. Understood? Okay. We have to find out first order or second order or third order. We have to find out. Okay. See, rate constant only is given. K only is given. That value is given. Then unit is given. Okay. Here, how to find out the order means from the units only we can find out. Okay. Generally, we have one formula to find out units of rate constant. Understood? So, what's the general formula means? It's a formula. See here. Mole 1 minus n liter n minus 1, okay, per second. This is a formula. Understood? Okay. Suppose if you want to find out zero order rate constant means you put n is equal to 0. If you want to find out first order rate constant means n is equal to 1. Okay. So whatever order if you want to find out, you can put the value, you can get the answer. From the unit only we can find out which type of order that is. Understood? Here, what's the unit? Per second is the unit. Then only I put n is equal to 1. If I put n is equal to 1, okay, n is equal to 1 means it's a first order reaction. Understood? Okay. Now if you put n is equal to 1, what happened? 1 minus 1, 0. Okay, anything power 0 we have, it will be 1. Here also you put 1, 1 minus 1, 0. Anything power 0, we get 1. So this will be 1. We have only, what's the remaining? Only per second is present. So what is therefore, answer is what? Only per second. Okay. So if you want to find out the zero order means you put n is equal to 0. Okay. But if I put n is equal to 1, we get the unit is what? Per second is per second. So that is called what? It's a first order reaction. Are you following? Okay. This is a formula. Just keep in mind. Mole 1 minus n into liter n minus 1 into per second. Okay, this is a formula. Okay, right. See the next sum. Okay. A reaction proceeds by first order. Okay. 75% of this reaction was completed in 32 minutes. The time required for 50% completion. See, 50% means you must remember this is a half-life period. Okay, 50% completion means okay. They didn't ask directly find out half-life period, but this is called half-life period. 50% completion. Okay, right. Suppose here initially the percentage is given no. Percentage is given means initial percentage we can consider as 100. Okay, initially we can consider as 100%. Understood? Okay. If 100% becomes what? 50%. That's called half-life period. Understood? Okay. Then again 50% becomes what? 25%. Understood? Now see the question. 75% of this reaction was completed in 32 minutes. 75% means here, suppose when the reaction comes from 100% to, when it reaches 28%, this meaning is called what? This meaning is called what? 75% completion. That's the meaning. Understood? This is called what? 75% completion. Understood? When the substance comes from 100% to 25% means the meaning is called what? 75% completion. For 75% completion, how much time it takes? It takes what? So this is one half-life period. Understood? this one half life period, this is another half life period. Understood? Okay. So 2 half life period, I am simply writing, therefore 2 half life period is equal to what? How many minutes? 32 minutes. Therefore 1 half life period is what? 1 half life period is what? 32 by 2. Understood? So answer is what? 16. Are you following? Okay. Somewhat different question. Okay. So if percentage is given means initially we consider as 100. Okay. 100 becomes 50. That's 1 half life period. 50 becomes again 25. Another half life period. Okay. When the substance comes from 100 to 25, how much completion? 75% is completion. Okay. Therefore 75% completion we have to equate. 75% completion nothing but what? 2 half life period. So 2 half life period is equal to 32 minutes. Therefore 1 half life period nothing but 32 by 2. So we get 16. So answer is what? B is the correct option. Understood? Are you following? I hope you understood everything. So you can see the next class. Thank you.